What could GTA 6 look like? We round up the rumors and news. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe and click the bell icon. Although GTA 6 hasn't been officially announced, that hasn't stopped the rumors from circulating online for many months. The next GTA game is pretty much an eventuality though, because GTA 5 and its associated online multiplayer component, GTA Online, continue to be one of the most played and most purchased games of all time. The latest gossip is that GTA 6 could launch in October 2023 and be set in Miami. That's from a dubious online source though, but additional details from that leak including a single, male protagonist, with the game being set in the 1970s, with a chapter-at story like Red Dead Redemption 2. Combine that with Rockstar teasing fans with the official Rockstar support account is telling us to stay tuned for GTA 6 updates on Twitter, and it just keeps getting more exciting. According to a Kotaku report, a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is early in development as of April 2020. That report also suggested we can expect to see a smaller launch, with the game expanded through updates in the manner of an MMO or GTA Online. The development timing means expecting the game to be a PS5 and Xbox Series X title is a sure bet, and the release of a remastered GTA 5 for PS5 in 2021 suggests we could be waiting till at least 2022 for GTA 6. Keep reading for all the tea on the rumors circulating around on the internet, which we've paired with some particularly enthusiastic theories from the Games Radar team. To satiate your appetites, below you'll find everything we know about GTA 6, from how many playable characters it might have to potential locations, thanks to a flood of information from an alleged GTA 6 Project America's leak. Get reading. A new leak has emerged that suggests GTA 6 is going to stick with a modern-day setting. Tom Henderson, a tipster with a great track record, including accurately leaking information about Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty, has stated that GTA 6 will be set in the modern day, rather than the 1980s setting that had been previously suggested, and you can read more about below. When asked by someone on Twitter, Henderson retweeted their question and simply said, "It's not set in the 1980s and is modern." This 2020 GTA 6 leak has a ton of new information that might be true. Take all this information with a pinch of salt. Make that 2 pinches, actually, since the game is reportedly very early in development, but the latest alleged GTA 6 leak comes from Reddit. User JackO'Lantern1982 relayed a grand total of 23 details about Rockstar's upcoming game. As well as confirming that it's in development, they say that its codename is Project Americas, as the game will take place over multiple countries, namely, Brazil in a fictional city based on Rio de Janeiro and Vice City in the US. Heavily influenced by Netflix's Narcos, you can find the information from JackO'Lantern1982 below, edited for clarity, along with details from a separate potential leak on Firedin. The next GTA title has been in development since 2012, but production didn't begin properly until 2015, but even then the team was focusing more on Red Dead Redemption 2. It's another Rockstar worldwide production, set in both Vice City and a new fictional location based on Rio de Janeiro. Some linear missions take place in Liberty City, but it isn't an open-world game. Will balance realism and arcade, and it won't be as realistic as Red Dead Redemption 2. One playable protagonist, male, not female, despite supposed leaks. Set in 1970s, 1980s. You play as an up-and-coming drug lord wannabe named Ricardo. Another key character called Casey is a part of the narrative. You start off as a grunt doing runs as a cocaine smuggler from Vice City to the new large South American area before making connections with big-time drug lords and making your way up multiple cities. There will also be a giant prison which will play a part in the game. Will feature a chapter system similar to a Tarantino flick or Red Dead Redemption 2. Weather is a heavy focus like hurricanes, floods. Buildings change over the eras, vehicles too. So older, rare classic cars get more expensive as time progresses, etc. Full economy. Heavily inspired by Netflix's Narcos. They want to have an incredible 70s, 80s soundtrack. A younger Martin Madrazo will make an appearance, as will his father, who is a big drug lord at the time. You do some missions for the Madrazo family involving hits on other gangs. Drug empire building is a mechanic similar to Vice City stories but bigger. Think the GTA Online system and dial it up to 10. You can only have weapons on your person. No arsenal in your back pocket, like Red Dead Redemption 2. Your personal vehicle will be like your horse saddle in Red Dead Redemption 2. All your equipment is stored in the trunk. You also store your body armor in the car. If you wear it, it appears no longer just an invisible thing. There will be tons of subtitle reading. Think Max Payne 3 amounts, very immersive, like watching an episode of Narcos. Whenever you're in South America, don't expect to hear much English. Vice City, however, is a mix of everything, but mostly English. Last bit of narrative info, it will discuss topics such as HIV and the immigration crisis of the time. A fictional version of Fidel Castro, etc. Next gen only, not PS4 or Xbox One. GTA 6 is now their primary focus, alongside another title. Game is still in pre-alpha, so names, locations, details could and probably will change. No ETA on a release date. And here's the leaks from Firedin, edited for clarity too. The game is set in modern-day Liberty City. The beginning of the game is reminiscent of The Wire. Police officers are trying to crack down on a gang drug ring based around a nightclub. There are 4 main characters, 2 police and 2 gang members. The plot then twists and goes to upstate New York, where it becomes more crime noir, think Ozark and Breaking Bad. It will have twice the amount of dialogue as GTA 5 and a really crazy plot twist. The main storyline splits after a while. The criminal side has sort of a sandbox build a crime empire thing like Fallout 4 meets The Sims, while the police side is more of a traditional action game with a little twist of LA noir. Earliest release is holiday 2021, but I would guess later, 2022 or 2023. What has Rockstar said about GTA 6 on the record? Rockstar North's former president teased the next series entry back in 2013 in a 4-part interview with Develop magazine, which got the online rumor mill started. We don't know what GTA 6 will be, but we've got some ideas, said Benzies in the interview. We've got about 45 years worth of ideas we want to do. We'll pick the right ones. It comes from the idea first. Where it is going to be set is the first question. That then defines the missions. You're doing different things in LA than in New York or Miami. The map and story get worked up together, and the story is a basic flow of how it works out so you can layer the mission in. Of course, Benzies didn't give much away about what form GTA 6 will take and recently left Rockstar North in fairly acrimonious circumstances. However, it's unlikely that Rockstar will rip up the GTA series' tried and tested development process, where building a world comes first with characters and structures layered on top. GTA 5 was created by 1,000 plus developers based across studios worldwide, so it'd be a brave move to change the template. In fact, it's probable the location is already set. We spoke to a software provider at E3 2015, speaking under discretion, who suggested work on GTA 6 was already well underway. When will the GTA 6 release date be? If Rockstar had announced GTA 6 the day after Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, then based on historical delays between console GTA announcements and release, we'd be waiting around 22 months, so August 2020. Of course, Rockstar didn't do that. It didn't do anything, in fact, so all we have to go on is word that GTA 6 was early in development, as of April 2020. That makes it difficult to predict any sort of release window, but we may at least hear about the game by the end of 2021, with a potential release in 2022. Where will GTA 6 be set? Didn't the former Rockstar North president once talk about a GTA world? There are a number of wild rumors, which we will address in due course, but let's start with some historical insight. So far, GTA games have been set in the following locations: Liberty City, GTA 3, GTA 4, Lost and Damned, The Ballad of Gay Tony Vice City, GTA Vice City San Andreas, Los Santos, GTA, San Andreas, GTA 5. If history was to repeat, Vice City or Liberty City feel like the most likely candidates for a return, but it's possible the game will explore new locations, which feels likelier in light of expectations set by GTA Online, i.e. the world won't get smaller. Speaking to Rockstar's Leslie Benzies in 2013, via the YouTube GTA show G Tavaclock, he stated that the ambition for GTA Online was to grow this world until it's the world. We're just going to add on new things to it, new places all the time. Will GTA 6 be exclusive to the PS5 and Xbox Series 10? Potentially, but it'll definitely be a next-gen title. With the lifecycle of both the PS4 and Xbox One basically coming to an end, it's looking more and more likely that GTA 6 will be a next-gen release. It may well do a bit of a GTA 5 and release on PS4 and Xbox One at the same time as the new consoles, but all the focus should be on optimizing for whatever hardware beasts Sony and Microsoft pull out of the bag. Will there be a GTA 6 PC release? GTA 5 and GTA 4 both eventually made their way to PC, so you'd hope that a GTA 6 PC port is in the cards. It may not have a simultaneous launch, but that extra bit of polish and development time has paid off so far, so hopefully PC fans are willing to wait a little bit again. Okay gamers, that's it. I will come with another video. Subscribe my channel. What your ideas? Write down below in comment box, let me know, and thanks for watching my videos.